Target Trading Academy.
Good afternoon, everybody. Preston Vogl here at Target Trading Academy with today's micros market recap. Let's get right into it. It is Tuesday, October 17th. I almost said September after the close. Let's jump into it with oil. So oil is currently in the midst of rollover. We're seeing participation fade from the November to the December contract, so it's pretty much 50-50 right now. With that said, not advisable to be trading live in this market at this time. But you can see the response that it's had at these HVAs. 3 decent opportunities for our students. Remember, these levels are drawn the night before. We opened just above that close from the day prior, and we're finishing just above it as well. So not really, it's slightly positive. I would say no real net gain in the end. Now, gold opened above its close, above its range. That range was right here. Got down to it with that news announcement. You can see the large bar there. That's a very volatile bar. And then it just retraced and tried to climb up much like it did yesterday, but it just couldn't keep that momentum up, and it just retraced around this HVA edge and then hit this one here. And they just couldn't really keep up with that momentum, and they fizzled out too. But they did finish slightly positive on the day. And then as far as our equities go, we are closing net down. We opened inside that range. If I can scroll back here for you. Oh, sorry. Just below the range. I don't know why I said in the range, but just below the range from yesterday. Had a fight to get to it. Bounced off of it a couple times. I think 3 times or so up here. Another 3 down here. And then they finally were able to punch through. Same with the NASDAQ. Then they climbed up, got to their close, and then had a little bit extra, and then they came back down, settling in around this area that we see now, this 4390-ish, 4350-ish area that we see here today. You can see the response at those HVA edges, though. Quite the moves at them, resistance, support. Remember, these levels are drawn the night before for our students. Very similar story in the NASDAQ. It just took a little bit longer to get up there to that close. I'm not 100% sure if we actually got to the close or just below it, but we got within the range for it to be close enough. But we did open gap down much like the ES. There was that range low. Came down, hit this HVA edge, bled through it a little bit before turning around, and then so began the climb. It took most of the day, well into lunch before we got to the close. And then it came back down and retraced and just started settling in between these 2 HVAs, much to what we saw in the ES. So, decent amount of price action today. Not a ton of opportunities, such as trading. Some days are better than others. But good movements. Things that we've seen in the past, just predictable movements that we see consistently day in and day out that occur. It's just a matter of when do they occur. But if you're interested in learning more information about the methodology and how you can get these levels onto your chart the night before, feel free to reach out to us. We are Target Trading Academy. You can find us on Facebook or go to our website at targettrading.co. Get in touch with a consultant at either one of those locations. They'll gladly show you what we do in our rooms each and every day. And you'll be able to see for yourself why we are the #1 trading education company in the world. We look forward to seeing you.